Welcome to La Crosse. I'm so excited to bring you on this weekend's adventure, starting with kayaking. Right now, we're at the confluence. We're on the Black River right now, but we're also on the La Crosse River and the Mississippi River, all coming together right here. And we just rented kayaks from Island Outdoors, which is a fishing shop. And a lot of people come out here to fish, but today we're just renting a kayak. And if you're new here, yo, I'm Christine Lozada with Where in the World is Seattle, to make travel videos every week to help you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing. I'm spending the weekend discovering and exploring La Crosse, and I want you to come along with me on this adventure. So one thing to know about Island Outdoors is it's not just kayaks. There's so much more that you can get here, from water bikes or hydro bikes to stand-up paddle boards and pedal tunes also. What's up? What's up? And I'm here in the month of July, so it's very, very warm and beautiful. And there's so many people going by on boats right now. But this river, most of it will actually freeze over. So in the wintertime, you might see people ice fishing, and you can actually see blocks of ice coming down the river in the wintertime. But this is a spot to spend a little bit of time paddling around on the river. Super beautiful, but let's head somewhere super close by to grab some lunch right after this. Get excited because it's lunchtime, and this is the Pool 8 bacon and cheese, something that you should not miss when you're here at Huck Fayze. We are right on the waterfront, and it's really nice to have lunch here at Huck Fayze. You gotta start with something though. You gotta start with the cheese curds because they come with two sauces that you can dip in. One of them is regular ranch and the other one is the sweet sriracha ranch. But the other thing not to miss on the appetizer front is the winged damn shrimp. Oh, the sauce is super bomb. You gotta try that. And when you come to the lunch side, whether you get the Pool 8 burger or grab something off the hook, they have an ocean cod that's super delicious. But this spot is open from 11 to 9. And yes, they also have indoor seating. So if it's, I don't know, hopefully you get a nice day when you're here. We got a beautiful day on the water, but you have the option of sitting inside. But don't miss having a meal here at Huck Fayze. Ooh, what a day on the river. It was really hot and really beautiful out there. Now I'm ready to take a shower and unwind for a bit. I just checked into the Home 2 Suites, which is right in the downtown area, super conveniently located, and it's comfortable in here. I'm surprised. I feel like I'm moving in for the week. I need to stay here longer. I have a full kitchen while I'm here. There's even a beautiful workspace and a place to sit down and relax on the couch. Not only that, there's like a whole separate area where we can like go into the bedroom area, which is nice, and the doors close off. But a really large room. And I mean, even the bathroom is almost the size of my last New York City hotel room. So I'm feeling pretty stoked. I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about this hotel later, but we got somewhere to go because there's some good views to take a look at. This is a Sunfish, and that is a really freaking good view. There are a couple scenic points that you should not miss out on. Where I'm at right now is a scenic point where you can look out onto Lake Onalaska, and it's meeting the Black River, the Mississippi River, and you can even see the bluffs of Minnesota. And so come here for a quick and it's easy. You can just park really quick right over here and then come take a look at the view, take a couple photos. It really is really pretty over here. But there's one more view you gotta check out. Ooh, this one's really pretty. We are at the Great River Landing right now, where we have an overlook of the river again. But what's unique about this spot is where the trailhead starts. So what you can see behind me is this area where you can do a couple things. One, well, there's restrooms and showers and other things, but it's where you can grab your pass, which is only $5, or you can get a seasonal pass to be able to ride your bike or just enjoy this really amazing trail. I'm back. So the Great River State Trail is actually really interesting. It's flat, it's 24 miles long, really well kept, but it connects to a lot of other bike trails. And so if you are a cyclist or if you have an e-bike, you can ride out on this trail and enjoy really, really beautiful views. But nearby, there's also kayak and canoe rentals. So if you want to get onto the water, because it's so pretty out here, that's another option that's available to you as well. But you want to know what's literally right across the street from this spot? Somewhere you shouldn't miss. So let's go across the street. Oh my gosh, you have to check out this spot. This is Unwined. It's a great spot to grab a pre-dinner drink, but they do have food also. But come here because it actually used to be a bank. And they have some really fun decor in there, but more importantly, they have a really good wine selection. So you can find really affordable things from like $7 house wine, but they also have a really nice selection of nicer wines. And so I had a glass of the California Sauvignon Blanc, but for $15, I had a nice glass of that. And I sat upstairs, which was really, really pleasant. You order at the bar and you sit anywhere, but they also have a downstairs area. And not only is there a downstairs area, but hold on, let me cross the street and I'll tell you the rest. The downstairs area has some really fun spaces. You can hook up your own music if you want to listen to your own tunes. But the other thing is there's games down there. So if you want to play a couple of games, you can do that as well. But if you're not as familiar with wine, they also have some fun things from wine slushies to winearitas, but they have it all. It's a great spot to check out. I really enjoyed my time there, but now it's time to go across the street and have dinner. Oh, wait a minute, there's one more thing I gotta tell you. We're really close to Dash Park, and at Dash Park, they sometimes have music events, and when they do that, you can get wine to go from Unwined. So consider checking that out when you're going to one of their music events. All right, let's head in for dinner. If you're interested in eating some cheese curds that are the size of your head, then you should consider coming here to David Ray's. It's right across the street from Unwined and the Viewpoint. But this is a more modern, like bar tavern, super casual. Come here for really delicious and actually, they do have some healthy food options, to be honest. But come here for a beer on tap. They're also known for their Manhattans. But come here, don't forget to order the cheese curds. They're really delicious. And another thing is when there is music in the park, you can sit at their patio, and people will come here maybe 1 or 2 hours beforehand to try to score one of those seats on the patio. No reservations, but you can tell I've gotten a lot of sun today and I'm pretty tired, and I'm excited to settle back into my hotel and get some rest tonight because I got an early morning tomorrow, and I'm really excited to take you to breakfast. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful morning. I woke up early and just strolled through the quiet downtown. And one thing you shouldn't miss, especially if you're staying in the downtown area, is there's a walkway along the river, and it's just really peaceful and really beautiful. But I strolled around downtown for a bit, but a spot you cannot miss, especially for their baked goods, and they're also known for their Bloody Marys, is Fayze's. Fayze's has a lot of delicious baked goods, but they're also known for just being an amazing breakfast spot. So head over to Fayze's. I had the big as my head cinnamon roll. Ask them to warm it up for you, and it is just it's like gooey and so delicious. They don't have an espresso machine, but you can get some hot coffee with your pastry, and they have so many different kinds of breakfast items, so make sure you do not miss out on Fayze's. But I couldn't stay for the really big breakfast because it's time to come to where I'm at right now, Pickleball. And there are a few places to play that are very competitive, like in Onalaska at Oak Park, but these brand new courts here at Trane Park are amazing. And I got to come and play with so many of the locals. I got to play with Pete, he's right here behind me, Teresa, Sue, so many amazing people. Jen was amazing, Gary, the head of the Pickleball Club. But make sure you check the blog post in the description below to learn more about where you can play in this area, because it's a fantastic community that comes here to play pickleball. But it's time to jump in an Uber because it's time to get on the water again. What's the #1 thing to do outdoors on TripAdvisor here in La Crosse? This right here. This is the Crosse Queen, where you can grab a little tour on a boat. But you know what? It's not just a sightseeing cruise. You can do it a couple of different ways. They do have the dinner cruise, the brunch cruise. They even have a pizza cruise, but I just did the simple 1.5 hour sightseeing cruise, which is a really nice way to learn about the area as well as just enjoy some really nice views here on the river. When you come, you'll enter through the kind of gift shop area where you can grab some snacks, but it's not your last spot to grab snacks. They also have a full bar and snacks on board as well. And upstairs, they have a tour guide that will talk to you about the area so you can learn about all the things that you're looking at. And what's cool is this spot will go out rain or shine. So upstairs, they do have the canopy over the top, which provides really nice shade on a warm day like today. But downstairs, they also have an air-conditioned area. So if it's raining, you can also hang out down there as well. But it's a really fun way to learn about the area and enjoy some really pretty views. But there's also another way that you can enjoy the river here, and that's on a proper river cruise. And so generally for 9 nights at a time, you can get onto something like the American Queen voyages, where for 9 nights they will cruise around the river and stop at various places like where we're here now at La Crosse. More info on that in the description below. Oh, this looks fun, look. Those girls are lit, and I'm a little jealous. I'm ready to go get lit. Let's go do that. It's drinking time, and there's a lot of really cool options in the area to get your drink and delicious food on. To be honest, I was initially looking at the La Crosse distillery. Looked really awesome. Make sure you check out their Yelp reviews, looks great. But I really wanted a mimosa, but hold the orange juice. And so first I went over to Four Sisters, which is right next to where I was at on the boat. But they have really nice indoor and outdoor seating. And they have like really awesome options for unlimited mimosas, especially on the weekend for brunch. But I was looking for a nice glass of bubbles, and they didn't really have that. And so I headed over here, where I'm at now, at Charmant. This is both a beautiful boutique hotel, something a little bit more upscale. They also have a weekend brunch, and so I got from here a really nice glass of Prosecco. And for $15, I drank a glass of Adami, and then I had a Croque Madame, which was also $15, and both of these were so delicious. But one thing to consider, and let's go blast the drone and take a look at this, which is their rooftop views. So they have a rooftop here where you can kind of look out amongst the downtown and water area. Really, really nice. More info on all of this in the description below. And if you're looking for a nice hotel to stay at, this is obviously an option. What a fun morning and early afternoon, but I came back to my hotel to take a quick shower and to rest up a bit because I'm so excited for the views that we are about to see. But I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the hotel first, and it's actually been a really nice stay. You can find a grill area outside with like a nice little seating area, a little pool that's actually an indoor pool, which is great because it's not as hot as it is right now when it's come winter time. But you have a small gym and all the things to make it feel like home. Can I show you something that I really love? Oh my gosh, I love this thing. Look, there's like, instead of just having to open and close it yourself, like it will do it this way, but wait, there's more. There's also the blackout light one. This one, oh, when that thing closes, I sleep forever and do not wake up. It's awesome! Okay, let's go see that view. Love you. Love that. Ooh, water. Time for water. Who doesn't love a good view? And this is the spot to come for something really, really special. We're at Grandad Bluff. This is a 600-foot bluff, huge. And it's really special because you can see 3 states from this spot. So we can look out across La Crosse, get that? Anyway, you can see all of Wisconsin, but you can also see Minnesota and also Iowa. And what's also cool about this area is not only can you get a really beautiful view from here, but there's tons of trails in this area. So whether you're a hiker and you like to hike, Or if you're into mountain biking, those options are great options for you right here in this area around Grandad Bluff. Like, we're literally about a 10-11 minute drive from downtown. So it's a very easy spot to come over to. There's a big parking lot where you can park your car and then take the couple-minute walk out to come see the views. So even if you don't want the exercise, at least come to see this really beautiful and special view. But it's time for something I'm so excited about because it involves some wine. Oh, I'm so excited to tell you about this one. Right now, I am upstairs in the restaurant area of Le Chateau. This is a beautiful historical building built in 1854 right in downtown La Crosse. And you can come upstairs here for dinner, or you can do what I'm doing right now, which is head downstairs. And downstairs you're gonna find Le Cave. And it's this beautiful space where they have something really unique to La Crosse, which is craft cocktails. It's really easy to find dive bars around downtown, but it's rare to find a place like this with really thoughtfully made cocktails. And this beautiful cocktail has been so nice to drink alongside a little bit of cheese and charcuterie boards. But this is a great spot to come to have a cocktail. They also have a beautiful wine list and enjoy the views of Le Cave. One thing you should consider looking for are the mixology classes that they have. And so make sure you check their website, info in the description below, and there's a full blog post that goes along with this, which, by the way, if you're getting some value out of this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing. And if you have tips, please let me know. I'm planning my trip back to La Crosse. There's so many more things I really want to check out, but add them in the comments below, and make sure you check out Le Cave for their mixology classes because it looks pretty cool. Welcome to the Waterfront. True to its name, this restaurant and tavern is literally on the waterfront. And I'm so excited to be here because it's the same owners as the Charmant. And they do a phenomenal job in food and wine here. And so this spot is known for its steaks and seafood. There are a few items on the menu you should not miss. One of them, oh, the tartare. So delicious. The tuna tartare is to die for. But the other thing is even simple things like the cheese plate is all locally sourced cheeses. And it's really, really delicious. And the wine list is phenomenal also. But when it comes to the main dishes, I decided to go seafood. So I had the Faroe Island salmon. It was on top of the avocado basil ricotta with vegetables. Oh my gosh, so delicious. And the other thing is that a lot of their meats are coming from a local butcher. So you can expect a lot of the food just to be well sourced and local. But in case you get a little bit of weather like we did this afternoon, yes, you have the option to dine outside, but there's also a really beautiful indoor dining room. So consider coming to the Waterfront Restaurant and Tavern. It's right in downtown, right on the waterfront, and then you can head out afterwards for some really good nightlife. Let's head over there. Ooh, can we talk about nightlife in La Crosse? Because there's a lot of it and it's really fun. You might not know this, but the second highest concentration of bars in the nation is here in La Crosse. And so it makes it kind of hard to choose on where to go. I really wanted to go to the Starlight Lounge for like jazz and martinis, but I decided to go for something a little bit more casual. And that was at the Driftless Axe and Arcade. Oh my goodness, if you like arcades, this is a solid arcade. And not only that, they have a full bar with lots of food options. But I was here for axe throwing. And if you've never axe thrown before, this is the spot to come to because they will make it so easy for you to learn how to do it. Thank you, and shout out to Corey for making it such a fun evening. Not only did he show us how to axe throw, but he showed us all the tricks of how he can axe throw. But if you've axe thrown before, there's a couple unique things. One, there's standard targets, but they actually use a projector so they can change the targets on the wood. And so you can also, you know, throw some axes at some zombies. But what's unique about Driftless Axe and Arcade is across the street, they also have the Rage Vault, the Splatter Lab where you can throw paint at each other, and also an escape room. But this is just one of so many options for downtown nightlife in La Crosse. But I also learned about something that's kind of unique to the area, maybe unique to the Midwest rather, which is pull tabs. So if you're a California girl like me, you're like, what's a pull tab? A pull tab, and they commonly cost between like $1, $5 a piece. It's almost like a lotto ticket, like a scratch lotto ticket, except you're pulling the tabs and you're trying to match up whatever game it is specific to the pull tab. But you can win on the game I was playing up to $150. But yeah, we absolutely did not win, but we did have a lot of fun. But there's one more thing that's specific to this area, the Midwest, expanding a lot. And if you've ever heard of Wawa, this is a version of that. Let's go stop it. All right. Based out of La Crosse, but with hundreds of locations everywhere, and it's been around since 1965. This is Kwik Trip. I think one of the coolest things about it is they do a lot of their own stuff. From their own dairy to their own bread, they make all of their own food. Dave from the Kwik Trip team told me I gotta go get a dunker. So I got a donut that I am ready to bring on my road trip to the airport. But this is your stop, you know? You gotta do a little local Wisconsin stuff when you're here. Show me your goods. What'd you get?
Some grapes.
Ooh, grapes. So prepared.
I eat a banana every day. And these are perfectly ripe.
And some mixed berries.
Oh, so we learned from Dave that these bananas are perfectly ripe because they have a banana ripening room. All right.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
The president.
One thing not to miss is taking the really short, less than 10-minute ride over actually it's really beautiful, the Big Blue Bridge into La Crescent. And here in La Crescent, you'll find something right here on the corner, which is Kaddy's Cafe, and it's a family-owned restaurant. They mainly serve breakfast and lunch, although they do have a Friday fish fry. But come here, it's no reservations, and you can get a really hearty, delicious breakfast. I ordered the Cafe Classic with scrambled eggs, bacon. I substituted a waffle, go big or go home. But don't miss those crispy hash browns. Pretty freaking delicious. But come here for a breakfast, and after we've eaten way too much, let's go for a short stroll with a view. I'm actually really excited about this one. Let's go. Ooh, it's so pretty over here. What an amazing way to get an entire view. I'm not even in Wisconsin right now. When you go over that Big Blue Bridge, you are coming over to the Minnesota side. But this means from Apple Blossom Lookout, you can look over all of La Crosse. This is a really great spot to come to. Take this short hike that I'm taking right now and walk out to the viewpoint and enjoy some really stunning views. We have a little bit of haze today, but it's still really pretty. Hey, don't forget, there's a full blog post that goes along with this entire video. And if you have helpful comments or things I should do on my return trip, please tell me in the comments below. Yo, I'm Christine Lozada. This has been La Crosse. Can't wait to see ya in the next adventure. Ciao.